Hey guys, welcome back. This is Bill again. If you're new to my channel, I'm a prepper. I'm an expat that lives in the Philippines. In today's menu, I'm going to do a classic, very simple macaroni and cheese. Right? No chili, no chicken, no protein, just macaroni, cheese, some salt and pepper. I'm going to get it made. I'm going to get it put up. And today's ingredients are, as I just stated, I have this big number 10 can of cheddar cheese sauce. I got 3 kilos of elbow. I got some peppers. And I'm going to be putting it in the Dasani cookers to cook the pasta. So like all my videos, I'm not going to kind of bore you with the cooking. I'm going to go ahead and get the pasta cooked using my gruel setting, which works perfect. And then I'll bring it back out when it's all mixed, and I'll let you see it then. So you stand by for 2 seconds. All right, welcome back. I should have got a bigger bowl because mixing all of this actually took quite a while to make sure it was all mixed up really good. So it was just 3 kilos of elbow macaroni split among the 2 pots, and then 1 number 10 can of cheese and a couple teaspoons of pepper. And I have really just a classic, basic mac and cheese, right? No protein, nothing special, just mac and cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and get it put in the trays, and I'll see you in 2 seconds. All right, I am back. Boy, it's sure hot working over this pasta. But anyways, I tasted the pasta. It's al dente, it's not overcooked, so I'm really happy about that. It came out just fine. The pepper's there. It might not be enough for everybody, but you can always add pepper at the end. I absolutely have 5 full trays of mac and cheese with nothing left over for a snack even. So I am going to get this mac and cheese in the deep freezer and let it pre-freeze for a day. You will next see me when I put it into the machine. Thank you. All right, hey, welcome back. Real quick update. I got the Harvest Right freeze dryer pre-frozen, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my regular mac and cheese in, and I'm gonna have it start. So you stand by 1 second. Fully loaded trays. I was able to get 5 full trays, as you noticed. Really happy about it. Now there's no protein in here. It's just basically the pasta, the cheese, and the pepper and salt. Now, I was happy that 3 kilos of pasta, 1 10-gallon can of cheese, which was full, as you guys noticed, and 2 runs through the pressure cooker was able to fill 5 full trays completely. I was disappointed that there wasn't anything left over for me to eat for lunch, but that's fine. All right, so 5 trays, all loaded, all pushed in. I am going to wipe down my seal real quick here. Make sure I get a good seal. Now I've already closed the drain valve in the back, so I'm just going to continue. And we are off to the races. So you'll see me probably in 40 hours when this batch is ready to come out. Smash that like button. Thank you. It's early morning, but I came up and I saw that it was done. I hit warm trays, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. Let's take a look and see how it looks here. Go ahead and drop that pressure. All right, everything's frozen. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but I'm going to give it more dry time. Because it's cold. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm going to give it some more dry time. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back. So what I did was this morning, it was cold because it had finished sometime early in the morning. and I wasn't happy about it being cold the first time I had cold trays. So instead of just letting the warm tray process complete, I just went ahead and told it to run the cycle again. So I'm at 127 F. I've been in for 4 hours. I know this is done, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop it now. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull this stuff out. And then let me release the pressure. So I'm gonna pull it out, double check it here real quick. I'm sure it's warm, but this is because I had that cold thing this morning, first time that happened. And that pressure is going out. Slowly. Almost. There we go. All right. Yeah, so the pans are hot. So everything's all warm, and this stuff is, whoops, as expected, super light, super wafer thin. So I'm gonna pull everything out. I'll get it bagged up. I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. After I bag it up, we'll go down and reconstitute one of these and see how it tastes. Stand by. All right, I wanted to show you this before I close the sacks. So what I did was I got 6 large bags. I put 8 portions from the dividers in each bag. So these are pretty large portions of mac and cheese, because the reality is we're not gonna make individual servings. So I have 6 large bags, and I do have 2 portions set aside that we're gonna go downstairs and reconstitute. I'm gonna close these up. I already got the oxygen absorbers in them. I'll get them closed up, marked, labeled, put away in long-term storage. You'll see me in 2 seconds making mac and cheese. All right, I'm back downstairs now, ready to rehydrate this mac and cheese. Now, the one thing I want to point out is these are obviously super light, but look how fragile they are, right? It just crumbles right away. So these are certainly dried out, right? So I got to, yeah, you see how it just breaks right apart? So this is 2 portions. I'm gonna break it up a little bit here to help it rehydrate faster. Now I got 1 cup of hot water. You know me, I don't measure anything. I'm just gonna pour it in there. And we'll give it a little bit. Move it around a little bit here. I think there's enough in there to get it going. Now the macaroni is gonna take a little bit of water. So you can see it's absorbing this pretty quickly. So I'm just going to put this amount in for now. And I'm going to come back and check it in 5 minutes. All right, so I'm back. So I checked it off camera, and it was still a little hard, the macaroni, and it absorbed all the water. So I put a little more water in, and then I dumped it in the microwave for 2 minutes to get it really hot, and then I let it sit for another 5. Now, consistency-wise, the cheese is spot on, right? So this is macaroni and cheese. Now the noodles are fine. They're okay. They're a little al dente, but I put them in al dente. I guess the biggest issue I'm having is I'm not tasting the cheese as much as I was tasting it before. Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt and see if that brings the cheese flavor back out. So hopefully it will. Otherwise it came back. It's food, right? I'm just a little disappointed that it's not as cheesy as it was when it went in. And that might be part of the freeze drying process, pulling that flavor out, I guess. So I'm gonna put some salt on. I'll eat it for my lunch, and then I'm not gonna film that. I'm just gonna tell you that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna be cautious if I do this next time. If the salt brings it back, then I might add more salt pre-freeze drying. But consistency-wise, it's there. The texture-wise and the creaminess. I mean, it's cheesy. It's cheesy mac. So that's all for today. If you watched all the way to the end, please hit that like and subscribe. Smash that like button. I know you guys are watching these videos. But that's it for today. Thank you. Until next time.